my friends, today we are breaking down the goblet squat. So, the goblet squat is an amazing progression to load your squats in a really awesome, safe range of motion for most people. It doesn't always apply to everybody, but 9 times out of 10, I will progress people to the goblet squat after the body weight squat. It's a really awesome squat variation that really activates core, gets glutes, quads, all the good stuff. So let me show you how to do it correctly. So you're going to take a weight. You can either use a dumbbell or a kettlebell. I'm using a kettlebell here. I just like the way that the horns of it have a really great handle. So from here, we're going to start from the top and work your way down. And then I'm going to tell you about a couple of some of the biggest challenges that I see with folks with a goblet squat and how to correct them. So holding on to your weight, you're going to take your shoulders, roll them up, back, and down. So we're not slouching forward, but we've really got this nice proud chest and this weight here right about at the sternum. From there, I'm going to brace my core. What does that mean? It means I'm pulling my belly button up and in towards my spine, my ribs knit here, and I've got a neutral back. I'm not popping it out, and I'm not hyper tucking it under, but a nice neutral spine. Belly button pulls in. From there, my feet. I turn my toes out a little bit. This is going to allow me to get lower in my range of motion and train more of my glutes as well as my quads. So, feet are just outside of hip width, toes turn out. Belly button to spine again, shoulders are back and down, that little checklist. I'm going to drop my hips back and down. Notice my chest stays up. So this is where that core work comes in. I'm fighting the force of this weight bringing me forward by using my back muscles, using my core muscles to keep myself up. From here, knees drive out. I think about splitting the ground underneath me apart. So I split it apart, drive up, squeeze my butt. When I come up, I'm not dropping back here and just really like, I did that rep. But again, coming back to that nice neutral spine. From the side, brace my core, drop into a squat, squeeze my glutes, stand to neutral. Drop, squeeze, stand to neutral. That's a goblet squat. So what are two of the most common challenges that I see people running into with a goblet squat? One, knees at the base here, when we press up, they go in and then out. That's a slow motion version, but it might kind of look like that. Just a little S wiggle. And what's happening is our glutes are turning off, so they're not pulling those knees out, supporting and activating through here. That can eventually lead to some knee issues, so we really want to make sure that we're activating these strong muscles here. So the correction that I give people, think about the earth being split apart with the feet. Driving your feet apart rather than inward. So it's down, drive the earth apart, squeeze glutes to stand. That's one. The second thing that I see people doing is leaning too far forward into their squat because they have this weight in front of them. We're coming down and we're leaning forward. Weight's pulling into the toes. Ouch. A lot of pressure and tension onto those knees. Again, we're not really using our glutes, our back, and our core to come here. So sometimes I'll literally put my fingertips underneath the fronts of their toes so that they can pull the weight into the heels. But another thing you could do, if you're by yourself, is take some plates. You could also take some socks or something just underneath your foot to give the sensation of pulling the weight back into the heels. So right now, just my toes are on those plates. And then I'm gonna imagine I've got that goblet in my hands. I'm coming down, ooh, weights and heels. I can feel it, I can wiggle my toes. And then I'm driving through my heels, which is gonna activate my glutes, keep my chest up and my core on. Dropping down, feeling that into the heels, and then squeeze, stand up. So you don't have to do all your reps there, but do a couple, get that into your body, and then step away, maybe grab your weight, and see if you can kind of feel that same sensation. Weight's pulling back into heels and driving up. Another great indicator while you're squatting, take a peek. You should usually be able to see your toes. If you can't see your toes, then my knees have come too far forward, and I need to drive that weight back into the heels. That is your goblet squat.